I, Saint Michael the Archangel, surround you at this moment with the wings of divine protection. Feel welcomed, for every word that reaches your ears has been guided by the compassion of heaven to reach the deepest part of your soul. Many believe that chance governs the twists and turns of destiny. But here, now, there is no chance. This encounter is a gift, an answer to your silent thoughts and to the tears shed when it seems that no one else sees you. How many nights have you laid your head on your pillow trying to find meaning in challenges, searching for answers that do not come, living surrounded by anguish that many do not even suspect? Today, son and daughter of light, I come to show you that nothing has gone unnoticed from above. Everything has been gathered and transformed into seeds that germinate in the depths of time, ready to bloom. When I saw you counting coins, making plans with fear of tomorrow, I could feel the weight that falls on a tired heart. Many speak of blessings and miracles as if they were distant stories, but I want to tell you, a moment of abundance is being woven around your story. The time of tight budgets and fear for your livelihood is coming to an end. Not because of your strength, but because of your faith, which has weathered storms, held its breath, and remained steadfast even when there seemed to be no way out. There are no miracles where there is no trust. What I leave you with now is not just a message. It is a call to feel the changes that are already beginning to move, where your eyes cannot yet see. Feel this energy touching your chest. Feel this silent warmth. It is trust renewing your hope, preparing a new cycle, lifting the weight from your shoulders. An overflow of inexplicable blessings is coming into your life. But more than money or possessions, this force brings calm to your spirit, clarity to deal with decisions, and bonds with people who will open doors that were previously invisible. True abundance begins in the soul, when we have peace even in the midst of storms. Repeat mentally, "The peace that comes from above fills my home and my steps." By writing this affirmation of light in the comments, you seal a protective field around your life. Try opening your heart and allowing this energy to grow even more. Don't look back. Don't hold on to the marks of the past or the mistakes you've made. None of that defines who you are before God. What matters is what blossoms from today onwards. You have not been forgotten. You have not been abandoned. There is an order in progress drawn in the invisible, ready to transform lack into abundance. Do not try to understand how it will be. Just allow yourself to believe that the impossible is already materializing, little by little. Every thought of faith you nurture, every good expectation, opens up more space for the unexpected to arrive. As you listen, notice how my spirit surrounds you, softening your mind and renewing your hopes. The confidence you nurture directly influences how quickly the miracle presents itself. Your name is not lost in the crowd. It has been engraved in the flow of divine goodness. Repeat with a peaceful heart, "The impossible is beginning to take shape in my life." By writing in the comments, you manifest this promise, activating something special in your surroundings. Nothing is as powerful as seeing the universe respond to our courage to believe, even when everything seems against us. Along this journey, I also ask you to pay attention to small inspirations. Sometimes the seed of something new arrives disguised as an unexpected thought, a simple opportunity, or an unpretentious conversation that touches your spirit in a different way. When you feel like changing course, trying a bold idea, or hear words that warm your soul, understand. It may be a message from the angels opening doors that were previously locked. Trust these intuitions and be grateful for every detail that presents itself. Don't underestimate small beginnings. At this point on your journey, you may be feeling a wave of peace, one of the deepest you have ever felt. This is a sign that heaven is interceding and aligning everything you cannot control. Hold on to this feeling, for it is the seal that the miracle is closer than you think. Have you ever noticed how, amid the confusion of the world, a simple moment of serenity can transform your perspective? Embrace that moment and write, "I am at peace. I am in light. I am protected." This movement connects your energy to the sphere of angels and strengthens the channels of communication with all that is blessing. And if all of this touches you, and you feel you need support to keep this journey of light and sharing alive, click "Thank you." Your gesture strengthens this channel so that other souls may also receive words of renewal. Here, walking together is more than a saying. It is a pact of support. Feel deep gratitude coming from many hearts, including mine. Let's continue. Understand that there will be 3 signs to identify the fulfillment of this promise of transformation. The first is a very vivid peace that envelops your spirit, a rest so intense that no doubt can shake it. The second is persistent inspiration, a flash of creativity or a desire to act differently. The third is a person. Someone will come to you bringing an opportunity, a special conversation, or simply unexpected help. When these 3 confirmations appear, welcome them, for they represent the keys to this new time. During this process, don't hesitate to share in the comments how you are feeling or what you have noticed that is different in your days. The account of each experience strengthens this chain, inspires other hearts, and lights more lights along the way. Just as a lighthouse guides those who navigate in the dark, your manifestation is a shelter for others who seek hope. Take a deep breath, repeat after me. My soul shines with divine light that nothing can extinguish. Let this truth resonate in your heart. Now I want to extend a special invitation. If you feel that this message has value and you want more people to receive this support, take the opportunity to sign up, interact in some way. Leave a comment telling us which part touched your heart the most. Share a little of your story, what brought you here, or what you would like to see blossoming in your life. This simple gesture fills the universe with good energy, activates a current of hope, and brings the heavenly light even closer to all of us. Feel welcome under my protection, for I am here, always by your side, guiding each new step towards a cycle of peace, prosperity, and light. Receive all the love and strength of this moment, and don't forget, you are not walking alone, and there are many angels working silently to make happen what, until a few moments ago, seemed impossible. If this message has touched your soul, and you feel that your journey has begun to transform, follow me because there is still much treasure to be revealed, and your story is just beginning to write a new chapter under the light of the angels. And as you continue under my protection, realize that every step you take, even in moments when you believe you are alone, you are accompanied by forces working tirelessly on your behalf. Often you do not see all the battles being fought around you, because my mission is precisely to protect you from danger, to clear the path before you even notice the stones. Do not worry about what has tried to discourage you until now. Betrayals, injustices, repetitions of difficult patterns. I have seen it all, and it has all been noted. Now, feel the new time approaching, bringing relief to your chest and true hope to your heart. When discouragement tries to creep in, always remember, there is a light that never goes out, and that light is inside you. Even in moments when doubt screams loudest, just remember everything you have overcome so far. The heavens are watching your ability to resist and start over. You are seen, you are loved, and your journey is being honored in the universe, even if the material world has not yet given you all the answers. Take a deep breath, and right now, write in the comments, "The presence of angels surrounds me and protects me on all my paths." This simple and true gesture further strengthens the protective wall around you and opens space for the next signs to arrive unimpeded. Now, pay attention to your surroundings. Observe the details of your days, the small acts of kindness, the words that echo in the back of your mind, the unexpected encounters that leave a good feeling in the air. Many blessings come disguised as everyday things. An invitation to walk in another neighborhood, a permit that hasn't come through in a long time, even a message from someone who has been distant. Everything can be an instrument of the angels. Everything can carry a code of restoration ready to be deposited in your history. The greater mission is not wealth, but rather fullness of spirit and communion with the divine force that sustains us. When recognized, this energy overflows and becomes capable of multiplying what was once little. I want to remind you of the value of sharing your faith, your failures, and your victories. No matter how small they may seem, every time you share your testimony, you teach another heart to persevere. Every word of hope spoken in this space makes a garden of encouragement bloom for those who had almost given up on new beginnings. So write whenever you feel it in your heart. The chain of light is fueled by your courage to show who you are and your sincere desire to improve. No matter where you started your journey, repeat after me. My gratitude is a prayer that echoes in the heavens. Giving thanks opens doors, frees you from old burdens, and strengthens your bonds with those who truly want to see you well. And if you feel that this is the moment to nurture this mission with a special gesture, to support it so that it can reach more people in need, click on "Thank you very much." When you do this, you are placing another stone on the bridge that connects so many who walk in the dark night toward the hope of a new dawn. Your support is essential. Be kind to yourself and allow yourself to receive double the good energy that emanates from you. At that moment, as your energy harmonizes with the heights, visualize all the good things being attracted to your life. Feel your paths being illuminated, doors opening gently, opportunities coming to you without effort, beyond what is necessary. Miracles always happen, especially when we least expect them. All the preparation has already been done. The whole scenario is already being adjusted by the attentive gaze of the angels. Continue, keep believing. Don't let go of that confidence, because the harvest is one step away from those who learn to wait with serenity and act according to the good they carry in their hearts. And when you feel any restlessness trying to creep in, return to the silence of your soul and declare, "I am at peace, I am in light, I am protected." This is a mantra that closes the body, mind, and heart to all negative influences, allowing only blessings to navigate your energy field. Do not allow negative people, bad news, or bad memories to dictate the course of your day. Here, in this space built under the care of the higher powers, only hope and clarity of purpose thrive. Absorb this truth and take it with you to every new challenge. You were not born to be held hostage by fear, scarcity, or doubt. There is a wealth of gifts and potential within each being, and now is the time to see that potential emerge from the shadows, grow under the sun of faith, mature, and bear fruit for yourself and those around you. Repeat to yourself as many times as necessary, "I am invincible when I connect with the light of the heavens." Keep affirming your strength, lifting your head up high each new day, because no matter how long something has been stagnant, divine providence is now working to realign everything that is rightfully yours. Naturally, you will soon feel the desire to look back and realize how far you have come, how much that pain that hurt you so much has become strength, teaching, and example for those who come after you. What was once a cause for despair is now a platform for miracles. Cultivate this. Share in the comments if you have already felt these changes. If you have recognized any of the signs in your journey, your experience may be the key to victory for others. And if this message has touched your heart and you want to support it so that it continues to enlighten more and more lives, feel free to click "Thank you very much." This act continues to consolidate the mission of spreading words from angels to weary souls and hearts longing for encouragement. In the next stage of this journey, always remain open to surprises, to the unexpected, and never underestimate small beginnings. If something has changed in you, or if you have noticed some hope blossoming after this conversation, don't keep it to yourself. Share here what the light of the angels has already illuminated on your path. This truly makes a difference, and together we continue to build a chain of blessings, gratitude, and protection that no evil can break. You may have noticed that when you felt most helpless, that was precisely when miracles began to unfold in your life, even if in a subtle, almost imperceptible way. Sometimes it is in the silence of a lonely moment that a new idea emerges, an unexpected invitation appears, or simply a feeling of tranquility takes over your heart. I, Saint Michael the Archangel, am by your side in each of these phases, causing old fears to dissipate before paths that once seemed insurmountable. Do not underestimate the power of hope maintained despite circumstances. Every time you decide to believe, the universe finds creative ways to surprise you. Remember, strength is not only in what we do, but in how we react to adversity. A heart strengthened by faith attracts solutions where before there were only problems, and enables you to see opportunities even in the most painful experiences. How about sealing this moment by writing, "My energy is sacred, and no evil has power over me" in the comments? This affirmation strengthens your protective field and opens doors for blessings to manifest with even greater intensity. The echo of the words you declare in faith has found an altar here, and each written phrase reverberates in the spiritual realms, building bridges to the answers you so eagerly await. Now, I want to remind you not to give up in the face of repetition, of cycles that seem endless. There is a time of maturation, where blessings need space, fertile ground in your soul to germinate without fear. Often, we can only understand the extent of heavenly care when we look back and realize how much we were carried through the hardest moments. Allow yourself to grow. Allow the new to arrive without resistance, without fear of being happy. You have been called to reap fruits that you did not plant alone, for the angels also sowed for you during the nights when you could no longer pray. When everything seems silent or too slow, make this time a space to cultivate gratitude. It may seem simple, but being thankful even for what has not yet arrived releases a flow of generosity from above, preparing your home to receive everything at the right moment. Don't rush. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Each person's destiny is unique, and what comes from heaven is never late. Every joy you experience has a greater purpose, because your happiness will be a beacon for many who follow your footsteps. And speaking of happiness, remember that you deserve to live in abundance of good feelings, sincere bonds, health, and opportunities. Don't accept crumbs. Don't settle for less. Heaven doesn't want you to live just to survive, but to experience the fullness of being a child of light. Abandon repetitive thoughts about failure once and for all. Clear your heart of any shadows that life has left behind, and allow a new management of your energy to begin today. Right. My soul recognizes the voice of angels in every whisper of the wind. Express this desire to hear and interpret the signs from the heavens. By doing so, you tune your spirit to frequencies of healing and fulfillment. If you feel a sense of affection or a simple touch of hope along this path, don't hesitate to show your presence by clicking "Thank you" below this video. This small but powerful gesture keeps our chain of sharing alive, encouraging more people to look up and see more than just their own limitations. We are immensely grateful to you for understanding the value of this space as a source of renewal. Continue to pay attention to the details of everyday life, because heaven loves to surprise us with the simplest gestures. Did you know that often the answer we are looking for is in that unexpected conversation, that last-minute message, or even an advice from someone we least expect? Keep your eyes open, your heart available, and your spirit alert. The secret is not to overlook the small things, because in the hands of angels, any detail can become a source of opportunities. Feel how everything, absolutely everything, is moving towards your best. Even difficult situations, when surrendered with faith, become stepping stones that propel you to fly higher. Right. The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness. Affirm this certainty in the comments, not as an automatic repetition, but as an oath to the universe that you will never give up on yourself. And when the miracle comes, recognize it. Give thanks, multiply it, share it, because every blessing becomes even greater when we give a little of it to others. Now, can you feel the mood changing around you? What seemed stuck begins to give way. Doors that were once locked now reveal new landscapes, and the horizon unfolds full of possibilities. Let your gratitude flow, breathe consciously, and feel. You are in the flow of goodness, prosperity, and protection, with an angelic shield around you. Share with the community what has changed in you. Who knows? Maybe your story will be the motivation someone else needs to get back up when they're tired of trying. And if at any point in your journey you lack courage, remember this moment, these words, and everything you have achieved so far with faith and persistence. The heavens applaud those who do not give up. Angels protect those who decide to act with a clean heart, and the light never abandons those who seek it with sincerity. My shield will always be open, my sword ready to fight any threat that tries to harm you, and my eyes attentive to lead you by the hand. Go without fear, for you have never been alone, and never will be. Not all the battles you face are visible to the eyes of others, and perhaps not even you understand the reason for so much weight, so much emotional exhaustion, and weariness of the soul. There are struggles that take place in silence, within the heart, where no one can see. And I, Saint Michael the Archangel, see, feel, and respect every drop of effort, and every prayer whispered in solitude. Know that at this very moment, An army of forces far greater than any earthly concern is working to realign your existence, fix details, and remove obstacles you never even knew existed. Heaven is precise, patient, and acts at the right time, when the ground within is ready to receive the gift from outside. You don't need to carry the guilt of what didn't happen, nor break down in tears over doors that didn't open. Everything has its time, and often the wait serves to strengthen your roots even more. I walk every road with you, clearing paths, undoing traps, and dispelling energies that try to hold you back. If you have noticed episodes in which you escaped from difficult situations without understanding how, be thankful. That is the invisible hand of protection watching over you. To seal this shield of light, I now activate my spiritual protection shield. Feel the vibration of this phrase bringing you peace and strength to face any challenge that arises. Don't allow negative voices, other people's doubts, or old harsh words to dictate how you see your life from now on. What truly defines you is what lives within you. Your kindness, your persistent hope, your desire to improve even when no one else notices your efforts. When fear knocks on your door, remember that you are the fortress where God places His trust. There are unique gifts and talents within you, just waiting for the right moment to blossom. Many lose their way trying to understand why blessings are delayed, imagining themselves to be unworthy or incapable of attracting new things into their lives. But listen, blessings are not a race. They are not a matter of merit, but rather of preparation. Sometimes you need to clear your eyes of the past, forgive yourself, let go of old chains, and make room for the new to arrive without bumping into yesterday's junk. Try writing, "I am a sacred temple where only thoughts of light dwell." This mantra purifies your mind and sends a powerful message to the heavens, letting them know that your heart is open to the anointing of heaven. Right now, look deep into your heart and realize everything special you have built, even in the face of enormous difficulties. Every obstacle overcome, every day conquered, every new beginning tells a story and prepares the ground for miracles far beyond what you imagined when it all began. You are not small. You are not invisible. The universe recognizes you, and I, Saint Michael, guard you, lift you up, and accompany you on this difficult journey, because I know how strong your spirit is, even when your body or mind doubts. Pay close attention to your surroundings, for there are signs being sent. An unexpected message, an invitation that comes out of nowhere. A seemingly random encounter may be just the missing link in this chain of prosperity and protection. Be open to receiving without suspicion. Accept even the little things with gratitude, for heaven loves to surprise those who practice the humility of giving thanks before complaining. Every time you feel like giving up, do something different this time. Be thankful for everything, even what you don't understand, and write down your experience. Share your journey here, even if it's just a line, an outburst, or a lesson that life has taught you in times of pain. Your story strengthens, comforts, and, without you realizing it, is a light for someone who thought it was impossible to start over. My faith is my shield. My prayer is my sword of light. Write it in the comments and feel all that energy around you, vibrating like an impenetrable force field. And if this message is touching you, if you feel that it came straight from above to your heart, I invite you to support it with, "Thank you so much." This affection sustains our chain of light, allowing more and more people to rediscover hope, resilience, and strength to carry on. Now receive the invigorating breath that life offers you at this very moment. Imagine a garden being watered after a long drought. That's how I see your essence. Ready to bloom again, taste new flavors, welcome new stories, and make your own story an inspiration to many. Walk confidently, breathe, lift your head up high and say, "With every step, angels steady the ground beneath my feet." Feel renewed from the inside out, receiving the certainty that no evil can touch you when your trust is anchored in heaven. Your journey is not a lonely one, and from here on out, everything will begin to take on new color and rhythm. You can do it, you deserve it, and you are surrounded by invisible helpers ready to act whenever you dare to believe. And if you felt that gentle touch in your heart, leave a comment. What do you notice that is different after hearing all these words? What was born inside you that you didn't know before? Share it with the community, because every share is a piece of healing. The universe remains attentive and present, and I remain with you, protecting, supporting, and celebrating every silent victory of your strong spirit. Realize now how, on this path of awakening and healing, obedience and sincere surrender to the call from above become fertile seeds for manifesting great miracles. Daughter and son of light, it is not only through professed faith, but through small gestures, through initiatives moved by that faith, that the doors of abundance swing wide open before you. Do not think that some great feat is necessary for your life to change. Often, a genuine willingness to open yourself to divine guidance is enough, even if it seems too simple at first. Take it to heart that obeying the voice of goodness, choosing the right path in the face of small daily choices, is what creates the solid bridge for miracles from heaven to descend to earth. Just like so many stories of overcoming adversity, in which someone, under pressure from difficulties, decided to act, trust, say yes to the new, and thus saw the impossible become reality, you too can make a decision now. Don't let yourself be paralyzed by fear of making mistakes or doubt about your own abilities. Instead, see the opportunity to start over with simple actions that are full of intention and truth. Faith fueled by action is the faith that transforms worlds. Right. I am guided, protected, and strengthened by angels of goodness. When you send this phrase out into the universe, it announces your choice to walk in the flow of goodness and makes it clear to the heavens that you are available to be guided to calmer waters, to prosperity and fulfillment. Believe, Saint Michael the Archangel is present in every decision you make when you listen to the voice of your heart, aligned with the greater good. True prosperity goes far beyond material achievements. It is feeling peace while the answers have not yet arrived. It is experiencing serenity even in the face of uncertainty. It is keeping your heart open even when everything seems closed. And it is in this attitude, in the daily practice of this surrender, that the miracle is strengthened. Express your confidence. The gates of heaven open for me with every breath. Every time you reaffirm your faith, you renew your attunement with the source and strengthen the magnetic field that attracts opportunities, protection, and growth in all areas of life. If you feel doubts along the way, remember, obedience to spiritual inspiration generates blessings and protection that you cannot even imagine. A blessed life is made with steps aligned with goodness. Every guidance that comes to your heart, every inviting sigh of faith, is worth more than 1,000 rational plans. When you take a simple action inspired by the light, whether it's sharing your joy, forgiving someone, seeking reconciliation, starting a project, or even giving thanks for what has not yet come, you plant roots of invisible prosperity that will soon bear visible fruit. Right again, I dance in the rain of blessings that the angels pour upon me. Feel gratitude for all that is already yours in potential. Don't fall into the trap of comparison or haste. The harvest of what is true comes at the right time, and your story is unique. As you humbly welcome the lessons that come your way, be open to learning, starting over as many times as necessary, and renewing your dedication to the process of becoming a better and more fulfilled person. If a door closes, it is not a loss, but a redirection. If the journey is difficult, it is not a punishment, but a strengthening. Saint Michael, as a faithful guardian, also takes strict care of those who strive to keep their hearts pure and always try to take a step forward, even if it is small, even if it is with fear. Allow yourself to feel proud of what you have already been able to overcome. Tell the community about your achievements and your hopes. This sharing further increases your network of protection and compassion. And if at any moment you feel that silent touch telling you to keep going, don't ignore it. Your presence is valuable here. Sharing, liking, commenting, or even clicking thank you is more than just a click. It is a concrete gesture from someone who believes that words of light can heal, broaden horizons, and sustain those who walk weary. Keep believing. Every act of obedience to the good, every sincere step toward what heaven whispers, is celebrated by the angels and returned to you in the form of dreams come true, renewed protection, and true abundance. Now, take a deep breath and accept this invitation with joy. You are worthy of receiving the new, the transformation, the miracle. Promise yourself that you will continue to cultivate initiatives of faith, that you will continue to learn from every opportunity, and that no matter the situation, you will always act in the light of inspiration and love. The key to the miracle is yours. It is in your hands. Accept this truth, allow it to germinate, and together we will walk the rest of this journey that heaven has prepared for you. Daughter, son of light, on the path of transformation that lies before you, I want you to know that Saint Michael the Archangel is at your side with his flaming sword of protection and his invincible mantle that covers your being against every shadow and storm. The journey is not only about receiving blessings, it is also about preserving what has been achieved, protecting the sacred that you carry within your heart, and keeping the flame alive even in the face of difficulties that insist on extinguishing your hope. Saint Michael, Prince of the heavenly armies, is the one who guards your steps, drives away the darkness that tries to approach you, and strengthens your courage to remain steadfast. You may feel enveloped by the power of this presence, that energy that cannot be seen but can be felt pulsing in your soul, like an invisible shield that no adversity can break through. And if you are feeling this protection, this divine connection, write in the comments, "I am protected by the fire of Archangel Michael." By doing so, you are activating this spiritual armor that keeps you strong, shielded to move forward with faith and determination. Remember, many of the hardest battles we fight are invisible to the human eye. Saint Michael fights on the spiritual plane to tear down the walls that prevent you from moving forward, remove the blocks that hold back your prosperity, and break the chains of fear, doubt, and sadness. He is the defender against the forces that want to destabilize your life, the warrior who fights so that you are never alone in the face of problems. But this protection requires that you also take your place as guardian of your faith and your mind. It is time to cleanse everything that still pollutes your energy. Negative thoughts, stored resentments, fears that try to infiltrate. Free yourself from these bonds and create space for the new to grow and flourish. Repeat in the comments, "My mind and heart are clear, ready to receive light and peace." This act represents a powerful gesture of surrender and renewal that moves invisible energies in your favor. Archangel Michael uses divine strategies to move people, open unexpected doors, and put help in your path that often comes in disguise, but has the power to transform everything. However, you need to be attentive, with your eyes and heart open to see the signs that come in the form of subtle messages, new people, and ideas that arise when you least expect them. That invitation, that friendly word, even that doubt that pushes you in another direction are already movements from heaven working to bring about a miracle. Don't underestimate the power of silence to hear these messages. Set aside moments to be still, to feel the breath of angelic presence accompanying your breathing. Keep your faith active, your light shining, your courage steadfast. When insecurity comes, fix your thoughts on this. The sword of Saint Michael cuts through all darkness that tries to surround me. Write this statement with conviction in the comments, as a seal of strength. You are not alone on this journey. In times when the world seems too heavy, remember that you are protected by a heavenly army led by Saint Michael, a protector who never rests from his guard. This truth is your pillar, your firm foundation that cannot be shaken. Receive this certainty as a gift from heaven, a foundation for every step you take from now on. And if this presence and message resonate within you, feel invited to support this mission of light with a gesture of affection by clicking, "Thank you very much." It is with this gesture that we can reach more hearts seeking strength, hope, and healing. Deep gratitude for your trust and for being part of this chain of light. Remain steadfast, dear soul, with your eyes attentive to the movement of the Spirit and your heart open to receive blessings. The journey may have challenges, but the protection of Archangel Michael is a shield that sustains and guides you, ensuring that no evil touches your essence. Continue to write in the comments about your experiences, your discoveries, and even small miracles that will arise in your daily life. This network of sharing strengthens us all. Finally, renew your dedication and commitment to the light by saying with faith and love, "I am a warrior of light, protected by Saint Michael and the powerful hand from above." Let this affirmation resonate deep within you, because it is the beginning of a new era, where prosperity, peace, and protection walk hand in hand. Feel loved and supported, for heaven is with you and Archangel Michael guards your journey with eternal dedication. Remain in this active and connected faith, for what is to come will be greater than you can imagine.